What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter Unboxings, as you know. And this will be my 2008 DVD collection. As you know, I said in about probably a week ago in my videos that if I got every 2008 DVD, I would make a collection like this. And I already made 2012, 2013, and 2011. So here we go with 2008. So I got the Royal Rumble, but I got it in the tin. I got it off Amazon for probably about like $12. So I really love this cover with the subway. You have a young Jeff Hardy there, and Matt Hardy and Taker, and Cena returning as number 30. And just the same on the disc artwork. Rest in peace to Umaga. You have a career-threatening match, MVP versus Ric Flair. Edge versus Rey Mysterio for the world title. WWE title match. Randy Orton versus IC champion Jeff Hardy. 2008 Royal Rumble match. John Cena would win this match. And it would be a good year in 2008, starting off. I'm thinking of rewatching all from 2008 and making reviews on them, if I already haven't. So that's when I'll be doing the rest of the week. I already made a review of this, so this will be going back in my room, and that is No Way Out 2008. I would love the magazine cover of this, because it just looks so cool. You have Jeff Hardy in the chamber with the green and purple hair. And guys, it comes with insert. Let's go. Although you do have the matches on the back. John Cena and Orton for the WWE title. And actually, they're both rematch. No. This one's a rematch. Edge versus Rey Mysterio. So you have Chavo and Punk, Undertaker, Batista, Finlay, and Big Daddy V, MVP, and Great Khali. And then you just have a Raw Elimination Chamber, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Jeff Hardy, Jericho, Umaga, and JBL. So, going to one of my favorite WrestleManias. I did a WrestleMania about probably a week ago, and this was on my top 15 list. WrestleMania 24. Floyd Money Mayweather versus The Big Show. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, a career-threatening match again. And there's the insert. Randy Orton, Cena, and Triple H for the WWE title. A very good match. Edge versus Undertaker to end off the show. I might actually watch that again. I might actually watch all of 2008. Again, like I said, so I'm going to start from the beginning. I really want Armageddon 2007. You have Chavo Guerrero versus Kane. Yeah. That's WrestleMania 24. And then you go into Backlash. This pay-per-view actually started my Q&As because I asked to put the Q&As down in the description of the video I did with Backlash. I really like this Backlash. I like the back. You have MVP versus Matt Hardy for the U.S. title. Kane versus Chavo Guerrero for the ECW title. Taker versus Undertaker again because they started that rivalry out. You have a Grim Reaper look for Taker as he is the dead man. Fatal 4-Way, Orton, Cena, Triple H, and JBL again. So, yeah, that back is beautiful. And then going on to Judgment Day. You get the Alcatraz look with Triple H walking through the prison. That guy looks like EC3 right there. I think I got this for about $5 at FYE. I know it says 10, but I think I got it half off. You have a steel cage match for the WWE title. Triple H versus Randy Orton. Undertaker versus Edge for the World Championship again. Cena versus JBL. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. To start out their rivalry of Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho. Awesome rivalry, by the way. Tag team title match. The Miz and Morrison versus Kane and Punk. That's really weird. CM Punk and Kane tag teaming. Mickey James, Beth Phoenix, and Melina. And yes, we get the great insert of Alcatraz. I got this at V-Stock for $5. One Night Stand Extreme Rules 2008. With tabs, hold on. I'm just breaking off these tabs. So, if you guys don't know when you break off the tabs, you get these on your fingers, but they go away in an instant. So, the tabs are all broken on these, except for 2 of them, I believe. So, let's go with the insert. Yep, you have a great disc artwork. A False Count Anywhere, Jeff Hardy versus Umaga. Big Show versus CM Punk, Tommy Dreamer, John Morrison, Chavo Guerrero for the ECW Championship. Singapore Kane match. First Blood match. John Cena versus JBL again. First ever women's I Quit match. Melina versus Beth Phoenix. Stretcher match. Shawn Michaels versus Batista. When have you ever seen a stretcher match again? That's weird. Oh yeah, did I put the 2018 back? Yeah. So, there will be a review of this coming soon. And then you have Triple H versus Randy Orton, last man standing match for the WWE title. They're actually second last man standing match, and before this, or after this, yeah, Triple H versus Randy Orton at No Mercy. And there will be a review of this after I watch it again. Then you have a TLC match for the vacant vacant WWE Championship. For the World Heavyweight Championship. If Undertaker loses, he leaves WWE. Undertaker versus Edge. A very nice cover with Edge and Taker right there. Then you have Night Champions 2008 with Edge, Matt Hardy, Kane, Mickie James, Chris Jericho, and Triple H. The Undertaker was supposed to be on this cover, but they took him out because he left for a little bit. So, the insert, you gotta love inserts. John Morrison and The Miz versus Finlay and Hornswoggle for the tag team titles. Triple H versus John Cena in their flashback at 22. Matt Hardy versus Chavo for the U.S. title. Triple threat match for the ECW title. Kane, Big Show, and Mark Henry. Chris Jericho versus Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental title. Edge versus Batista. And then Triple H versus John Cena for the WWE title. And then we go into when CM Punk cashed in the briefcase on Edge on a Raw. So then we go into the Great American Bash. Of course, there's tabs that I'm not going to break off. Yeah, screw it. And I got this off eBay. Great disc artwork. John Morrison and The Miz versus Finlay and Hornswoggle versus Jesse and Festus. If you don't know who Festus is, it's Luke Gallows. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Matt Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin for the U.S. title. Mark Henry versus Tommy Dreamer. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho, and again, their famous rivalry. Michelle McCool versus Natalya. CM Punk versus Batista for the world title. New York parking lot brawl. John Cena versus JBL. Triple H versus Edge for the WWE title. And this might be my favorite pay-per-view of 2008 besides Armageddon and SummerSlam, but those are my top three. For some reason, I've been wanting this for like 5 years, and I finally have it. So again, we go into another 10 with SummerSlam 2008. With Melina on the cover. The biggest blockbuster of the summer. I really like that insert. Kofi Kingston, Mickie James versus Santino and Beth Phoenix. Mark Henry versus Matt Hardy for the ECW title. World Heavyweight title match. CM Punk versus JBL. Triple H versus Great Khali for the WWE title. Oh, Lord. Cena versus Batista. And returning is Undertaker versus Edge. And the first ever PG Hell in a Cell match. They were supposed to bleed that night, but they didn't because it's PG. And we all hate PG, don't we, fellas? So that is SummerSlam, and then we get into Unforgiven with Batista in the rain. I don't know why they picked that cover, but we get into Mark Henry, Matt Hardy, Finlay, The Miz versus Chavo Guerrero for the ECW Championship Scramble match. World Tag Team titles. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase versus Crime Time. Rest in peace Rest in peace, Shad Gaspar. Unsanctioned match. A great unsanctioned match. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. WWE Scramble match. Championship match. Triple H, Jeff Hardy, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Brian Kendrick. The first time ever, Brian Kendrick became WWE champion for 5 minutes. Yeah, you don't remember that. Michelle McCool versus Maurice. Big Show wants his chance in the world title scramble match. And then you get into the world scramble match. This is the night where Randy Orton kicked kicked CM Punk in the skull and made him lose the world title, which rounded up to this match. Randy Orton versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 27 in 2011. So you'll have Chris Jericho walking out of the World Championship match. One of my favorites, again, No Mercy, because of this match. I accidentally bought this twice. That's how much I like it. You get the electric chair, Jeff Hardy, and again when I said I would like the No Way Out cover of the magazine, I would also like this cover. So I might find that on eBay. Yeah, so let's get into these matches. Matt Hardy versus Mark Henry again. Beth Phoenix versus Candice Michelle. Rey Mysterio versus Kane. If Rey Mysterio loses, he must unmask. You know he won that match because you're watching this in 2021. Match for the #1 contenders for the World Championship. Batista versus JBL. Undertaker versus Big Show. Triple H and Jeff Hardy for the WWE title. And the match of the night, Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels for in a ladder match for the World Championship. So, that's No Mercy. And then we get into these spoiler covers. It starts in 2008 with no insert. Like, why couldn't you use this as the cover? Like, come on. Like split here, here, and here. And there's your cover. Like, come on, WWE creative, think. So you have the world title, John Cena versus Chris Jericho. I wonder who won. Are you liking John Cena's ass on your hand, guy? Or back, going down to his ass? This was supposed to be a one-on-one match, but then Edge returned. Edge versus Vladimir Kozlov versus Triple H. The casket match. Big Show versus Undertaker. Then you have Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, Great Khali, Crime Time, JBL, Kane. Yeah, you can just read them here. Batista, CM Punk, Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, and Matt Hardy, Randy Orton versus Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, William Regal, Shelton Benjamin. And then we get into Cyber Sunday, the new pay-per-view I just picked up. Stupid tabs. Sorry about that. I really like this cover. You have the Blackberries, and then CM Punk crossing his arms, saying he's in straight edge, and then putting their hands across their hearts, hitting the send button. And then we get an insert. I will not tell you who won, because I don't know if you watched this pay-per-view. Triple H versus... okay. Triple H versus Jeff Hardy. Chris Jericho versus Batista, with Stone Cold being the referee. Matt Hardy versus... I don't remember. Like, seriously. Kane versus Rey Mysterio in a no-holds-barred match. Santino Marella versus Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental title. Undertaker versus Big Show in a last man standing. And then I don't remember the last few of these matches. So that is Cyber Sunday. And then ending off 2008 is Armageddon 2008. My favorite pay-per-view of the year. When Jeff Hardy would win the WWE Championship for the first time ever. You have John Cena versus Chris Jericho, Batista versus Randy Orton, Matt Hardy versus Vladimir Kozlov, Rey Mysterio versus Punk, Finlay versus Mark Henry, Edge, Triple H, Jeff Hardy for the WWE title, Michelle McCool, Mickie James, Kelly Maurice, Maria versus Maurice, Natalia, Jillian, and Victoria. So that is my 2008 collection. I hope you guys liked it. Peace out.